Myself, Dr. Raj Singh from Department of Biotechnology, Marisi Markandeswar, deemed to be University Mulana Ambala. Today we have discussed about the eco-friendly management of paddy crop residues for sustainable development. Paddy crop residues is defined as the vegetative crop material left on the land after a crop is harvested and processed. The removal of crop residues lead to low fertility, thereby decreasing crop productivity. The straw contain about 35% of nitrogen, 10% of phosphorus, 80% of potassium. But there are challenges. Uh, some of them are huge volume of crop residues, collection and storage of the same residues. There is a time window between harvesting and sowing of two next crop. Suppose sowing of the wheat crop after harvesting of the paddy crop. Next is the awareness, dissemination of technology, capacity of building of the technical manpower and those of farmers. Cost-effective mechanization, availability of appropriate machinery, utilization of crop residues, technology upgradation. These are some challenges to manage the paddy crop residues. How to manage the paddy crop residues? There are so many methods to control or to manage the paddy crop residues. First of all, the farmers utilize the easiest method, the residues burning. Residues burning is the most common method to manage the crop residues. This is the easiest to burn in the field, and this creates so many problems about pollution and the increasing the soil microflora, decreasing soil microflora, and the ultimately the fertility of the soil. Next is the method is the baling of the removing of the straw. The baling, the form in the shape of the bale. Next is the surface retention and mulching. And the next is the residues incorporation. This is the most acceptable method, residues incorporation, when we incorporate into the soil by the rotavator machine, the other instrument. It will burn in the soil and it increase the fertility of the soil after decomposition by microorganism. These are the some aspect of the impact of the crop residues burning. It creates so many problems. Suppose smoke and soot particles, some merge in the air, pollution affecting human health, and the so many greenhouse emissions, loss of the nutrient in form of the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and sulfur. After burning, they lost from the soil. Mortality of the active beneficial soil bacteria. This is the harmful aspect. After the burning, the beneficial microflora also burned with the residues. Soil hardening and erosion due to no cover. Soil become hard due to the burning. These are the some impact of burning of the crop residues. Loss of the nutrient due to paddy straw burning. These are the some nutrients: sulfur 1.2 kg, nitrogen 5.5 kg, phosphorus 2.3 kg, potash 25.0 kg, and organic carbon 400 kg lost due to the burning of the paddy crop. Effect on physical quality. Some physical quality of soil also affected by the burning of the residues. Some of these are the aggregation, soil particles disperse due to the burning of the soil. burning of the residues. It decrease the porosity of the soil, and hydraulic conductivity also decrease, infiltration and bulk density. These are the some physical quality affected by the burning of the residues. Effect on chemical quality. Some chemical quality required to maintain the soil fertility also affected. Some of them soil reaction also decrease. Redox potential electrical conductivity also affected. Soil organic matter also lost due to the burning of the residues. Soil macro and micronutrient also decreased. Influence soil pH by accumulation of CO2 and organic acid also affected. Uh, Effect on the biological quality. Due to the burning of the paddy crop residues, some soil quality, biological quality also affected. Microbial population also affect, ultimately destroyed or burned with the residues. Enzymatic activity. Suppose so many enzymatic activity, suppose chitinase activity, which is required to control the microbes in the soil, also decreased. Microbial biomass, carbon and nitrogen also decreased. Carbon and nitrogen mineralization also affected. Crop residues management alternative. There are some methods to control the residues. These are some eco-friendly methods. So, first of all, we discuss the biochar gasification. In control condition, we can burn the residues to convert into biochar, and the gas emit can be condensed into the useful gases. Incorporation or mulching of the crop residues by the rotavator machine. Crop residues can be incorporated into the soil, which ultimately increase the biomass of the soil and ultimately humus content of the soil. Baling. Baling is the process to form the ball of the residues, which can be used ultimately for the burning in the industry as a fuel material. Burning is the oldest method, but not eco-friendly. Direct seeding, zero tillage, happy seeder. We can use some of the method. Uh, these some of the technological interventions about the crop management, reduce management, capacity building, and the awareness of the generation. Crop, crop residues for reclamation of the salt affected soil, for the reclamation of the salt affected rice straw incorporation decrease and the party precipitation of the carbonate, increase removal of the sodium and drainage water, decrease the pH of the conductivity of the soil, weed control. These are the some aspects related by the direct suppression, by the controlling of nitrogen availability. Conclusion. The crop residues are of the great economic value of the livestock fuel as an industrial raw material. Proper management of crop residues is proved beneficial farmer as well as environment. Thanking you.